Hey there, ladies and gents. Pops here. Welcome back to Small Farm. It's now October, and we are going to go and check out the grass situation. Come on, boy. Leave him to have his food. Okay, so we're ready to go. We are going to make both of these fields into hay. Let's go and get some mowing equipment, and then we'll get it tethered, windrowed, and baled up. It's in there at a bit of a funny angle. Let's see if it'll come out. Yeah, it comes out. Okay, let's get the equipment unfolded. Lower down. Switched on. And we're off. Okay, last few bits. And that's both fields mowed. Let's get this lot back to the yard. Find us a tedder. We'll get some hay made. Take this down to the field. Let's get it open up. Lower it down, switch it on. Dear me. All over the place. So that's the hay made. We'll get this back to the yard and pick up the windrow. Okay, so we're going to sweep up the bit that's on the asphalt here. Right out of the way, doggy. Seriously, mate, you're going to get run over. And then all we need to do is remember to go anti-clockwise around this field. Just go to the end and start from there once we've cleared the road. Yeah, anti-clockwise around the field because it sweeps the rows to the left. Right, we'll ignore that bit of grass for the moment. Try and get everything out the sides, actually onto the field to start off with. And then what we could probably do is, once we've done the middle, we'll actually come and do the outside bit again, just to bring it in, make it easier for the baler to get to it. Right, let's crack on. Just while the windrow is going, we're going to use the little tractor just to go and get the baler. It won't be any good at baling, but it can be used to transport the baler from A to B, so it's ready. And then we can use the little one to put the windrower away while the baling starts up. So let's get this pulled over to that grass field. And the windrowing should be just about done. We're about there. Just take this back up to the top. Jump out, move this out of the way. We'll use that in a second just to get the windrower back. Why won't that attach? Not the right attachment. Right, we'll come back and move it on with the big tractor once we've done the baling. This hopefully won't take us too long, and we can move on to the next project of the day. Okay, go down, turn it on. Of course, we were pretty much full last time we used the baler. Let's we've got automatic drop on, yeah. Okay, let's just check back down the field. Make sure that's doing what we want it to do. Yeah, definitely looks like it. Right, let's crack on. Nearly there, just finished this last row. Check there's no straggly bits. Might be a bit in the middle there on the right. That's good, that's left us with about 50%. We'll pick that tiny bit up there. It looks like there's a couple of tiny bits here. Can't see much else. We seem to have managed to ditch most of the bales out the side of the field. Mind out, doggo. He's determined to get himself run over. Okay. Let's get some equipment back and everything back to where it's supposed to be. And then we'll have a look at these fields again, because I think there's a little project we need to do. Let's just park this windrow up. Whoa. Go back and get the baler. And we'll get that down to the other yard. Okay, so we'll just get this put away. That'll do. While we're here, I wonder if we could just nudge you onto the trigger point. Yeah, might be there, might be not. Who knows? Right. Back to the field where we need to collect some bales. But in the meantime, on the way there, we need to drive into the side of the barn. No, we need to pick up our plough or subsoiler. Without knocking it over. And why we're doing this will become apparent any second now. In a previous episode, a million years ago, we had an attempt to make these two fields into one, and for whatever reason we couldn't do it. It turns out the reason was the operator, that would be me, it's a bit of a muppet. So we put our menu down. About halfway down there's an item that says allow create fields. If we press that, our subsoiler will now plough that middle bit up and it becomes part of our field. Okay. So now what we've got is harvested grass that's 50% fertilised. This is all still showing as harvested grass. And this is harvested 50% fertilised. So what I think we're going to do is we're going to take this back, we're going to sow that with grass seeds, and see if that gives us just one nice big field. So you know what we've got to hope is that this 75 litres of grass seed we've got left is going to be enough. To just do these, what, 3 or 4 strips. This is why I chop trees down. Okay. $70 litres. Let's get this out of the way. Oh. $60 litres. This is easy peasy. We're going to do this, no problem. A little bit to come back to the top there. I think as we go down, yeah, we're going to be able to sweep the whole lot. Job done. So hopefully now as the next 2 or 3 months go along, this will sort of blend in together and 2 will become 1. Right, let's get this put away, decide what we do next. And what we are going to do next is collect all these bales, pile them up somewhere, well probably with this straw here. Should be undercover really, but never mind. So we'll get them all done. Get them all brought up here. And then we'll see what's next. Right, we've got them all up here. Dumped up here really, but what we're going to do is, before we think about neatly stacking them, let's see what we can get rid of. Doesn't want to disappear in there, does it? Or does it? Yes, it does. So much hay is actually in here. $34. Don't know how much hay goes in there. But sticking it in there is as good a place to store it as any other, I reckon. Wasn't the one I was going for, but never mind. Is that going to stay on there? Nah. Up you go. There we go, disappears again. Next one. So I'm just going to keep doing this with all of these. What do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 or 12 I think there was. Right, let's crack on and I'll be back again shortly. Okay, so that's all of the bales taken care of in one way or another. We've got a decent healthy amount in there now, 43,000 litres. Straw's at 49,000 full capacity, and the other straw bales are now in here, so they will continue to add to that 49,000. And the food level is now on 51,000 because we've put the majority of the hay in there. We'll continue to make TMR. Grass doesn't really need if it's got TMR going in. Okay, so the one thing we have got here is distinct lack of cows. We certainly haven't got any milkers. Got these big beef boys who are now selling for £3,000. So I think maybe we ought to look at selling them and starting again with a dairy herd. Interesting. So do we hang on? Are they going to be worth even more? Or do we get some cash in now? Buy some newbies. Okay, we're selling. Okay, to put money in the bank. And what we'll do in return is we will now they require water. This is calf. Milk. Profit sold. Milk. Milk. Okay. Okay. There we go. A new crop of ladies. Excellent. Animals, we've got 25 in there. So I think on the animal front, they're doing fine, they'll grow. As soon as the health starts coming up, start to produce milk. They're all fine. They just need a bit of grain, which we can go and do now. And then, where is it? It's here. Then I'll tell you about my next plan for the next month. Apart from getting driving lessons. There we go. Still got a little bit left in there. I may as well fill this guy up. And then he's ready to go next time. No, I don't want. Will it only refill once it's empty? There we go. There we go. I think we're probably underutilising this vehicle. It's become the world's most expensive grain carrier. Carry chicken feed 20 yards across the yard. Oh, that's torn it. Oh no. There we go. Okay, so my big plan for next month. This is it. This is my plan. We've got some cotton here ready to harvest. Now we haven't got any cotton harvesting equipment. So I wonder... Harvesting. Cotton, field 3. Hang on. Which fields is it? 13 and 12. Yeah, 13 and 12. Harvesting 6, 7, 16, 19, 20. Everything but the ones we want. Dag nabbit. So, the plan was to hope these were on contract, make the money off the contract, then buy the fields, and use these 2 fields to extend this greenhouse area, because that's what's making us money. If I buy it now, it's got a full crop on it. What do I need to harvest cotton? Not a lot. But I can't take that contract on and then use that to harvest those other fields because it won't let me do that. Okay, I'm going to have a think about this, but next episode, indeed next month, is all going to be about destroying this lovely, beautiful area here. Putting some industrial glass houses down. Let's see if we can make some money that way. We, in the meantime, probably need to think about fertilizing again, and we're going to need to think about probably spending the whole of a day just filling these houses up and the new ones with water, but that's all for next episode. So for the moment, thank you once again for sticking with it. Feel as though we've made a bit of progress today. We'll see. Look after yourselves, and I'll see you again soon. Cheers.